The world population is a lie. Population.
What do we know about history? Today we'll take a look at the mainstream narrative.
Who can say where the day goes, only time.
The official numbers for world population, released by the United Nations, as of now, just surpassed 8 billion people living on Earth. In 1800, there were only 900 million members of the human family spread across the world. 1.65 billion in 1900, and skyrocketing to nearly 7 billion in the year 2000. Now, in 2026, we have allegedly more than 8 billion people. Given past failures and the million lives viewed by the United Nations, despair and justified to remain skeptical of such statistics and to do some independent investigation before blindly believing. By collecting official statistics and doing your own math, it is difficult to find a way for these numbers to add up. For example, India supposedly has a countrywide population of well over 1.4 billion citizens. When practical calculations are made using the UN's own numbers, how they could possibly conclude such a high figure is clear as mud. Taking their official figures of populations from the largest 300 cities in India, from 12.4 million in the biggest city Mumbai to just over 100,000 in the 300th place city of Aurangabad, and adding them all together, that barely accounts for 200 million of this supposed 1.4 billion. If all the 300 places with the largest populations in India taken together only account for 200 million people, it is statistically and geographically impossible for there to be another 7 times this number mysteriously hiding out in the rural small towns and villages with populations all lower than 100,000. A similar situation occurs when adding up the official figures for the entire world, 300 most populated cities. Taking the UN's own official statistics from 24.1 million in the world's largest city of Shanghai, China, to only 361,000 people in the 300th largest city of Beirut, Lebanon, the combined figures only come out to approximately 1 billion people. Even after adding all the statistics calculated for surrounding metropolitan and suburban housing areas around each city, the total only amounts to around 1.5 billion. Where are these other alleged 6.5 billion people hiding? Being generous, independent analysts have estimated at most that another billion people could possibly be spread out across the world's rural countrysides, still putting the actual number well below 3 billion. The likely reason for these exaggerated statistics is that governments are incentivized to lie about population figures in order to collect more money for social programs. Then, by raising population figures to shocking levels, fear is created in the minds of the masses, and they are even more easily able to be controlled and sold on expensive solutions. This hoax has resulted in billions of dollars spent fighting the phantom of so-called overpopulation and led to many inhumane population control programs. In reality, however, if everyone were all squeezed into a population density of 27,000 per square mile, which is comparable to New York City, 8 billion people would only fill up the state of Texas, leaving the entire rest of the world uninhabited. Thus, the idea that Earth is dangerously overpopulated and governments need to take drastic measures to combat the issue is another paper tiger attempting to scare us into submission. Overpopulation concerns led China to enact a brutal one-child policy. Forced sterilization is a method of population control in some countries. Nearly 250,000 Peruvian women were sterilized. Our government, through the UN Population Fund, is involved in population moderation programs around the world, including in India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, Nigeria, Mexico, Indonesia, Brazil, the Philippines, Thailand, Egypt, Turkey, Ethiopia, and Colombia. The greatest threat to mankind's prosperity is government, not population growth.
Actually doing it together rather than combating and trying to fight for something that people have lied to us about, have put onto us, which keeps us really imprisoned. So,
is that Port Tiffany Dover is now dead.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the Substack.
You know the truth like your phone knows the time. You set it and forget.